squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Golden Bears will put total leather to crank us up. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Demon Deacons offense will get first crack at it today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Addison. Makes the grab on the left.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
The Demon Deacons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Working on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage. And he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Demon Deacons are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Catch in the middle, it's Jones. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Bears offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Wants to go up top on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Quarterback extends the play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Golden Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Give him 6. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Looking to throw, it's Addison. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the crow route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Jones. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Addison. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You don't allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Wake. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go to the ground. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Complete on third down. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys.
And the defense will corral the quarterback. Back to throw. It's Addison. Finds the tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it commuted.
Turning it on! Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Cal!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Addison. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Running into the open space. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Now the pitch. Got room at the 35. He's loose. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Golden Bears. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up. Wants to throw. It's Addison. Finds his man. It's DeLuca. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Got it in stride at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Demon Deacons have pushed it inside the 20. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
He's got him. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. And lets it go. Touchdown, Demon Deacs! On the option. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Golden Bears are on the move. On the option. The pitch. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Touchdown, Cal! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can... Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Flying down the right side. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Golden Bears! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And off to Jones. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
To the air, it's Addison. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Jones. On the sweet spin, and he's free. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
The pull and throw off the RPO. There he goes. whistled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Demon Deacons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Calls his own number. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown. Here comes the option. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the option. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got a man, it's Moore. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Breaks the tackle. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play, it's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Might be calling a hot route. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
It's a bang-bang play. You're running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Good. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Play number 9 on this drive. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Moore. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. On the run, it's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Smells it. Touchdown, Cal. To the air, it's Addison. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes his man miss. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to... before going out of bounds.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged on the outside, it's Johnson. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Dropping back, it's Addison. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Runs through the tackle. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Moore. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Moore.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Addison. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.